Can I get you just to relax? Get yourself really comfortable. That's right. Either sitting down or lying on a bed, whichever is most comfortable to you, or even on a couch, whichever way is good for you. Uncross your legs and your arms. And I want you to take a deep breath and hold. And release. Another deep breath. Hold. And release. One more time. Another deep breath. Hold. And release. Now raise your eyes and look up to the ceiling without lifting your head. That's it. Find a spot or a crack on the ceiling to focus your eyes and keep looking at that spot or crack as I talk to you. And as I talk to you, you'll find that after a little while, those eyes begin to feel heavy and static. And when this happens, you can allow those eyes to gently close. But for now, just keep staring at the spot or the crack. That's right. Now you're going to take several deep breaths in, then out. And with each breath in, I want you to release. And with each breath out, release any tension. And your eyes are becoming heavy and feel your whole body relaxation. Feel more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed. Feel your body relaxing deeper and deeper into the chair. That's right. All tension leaving your body. That's right. Breathe in and out. In and out. And as you listen only to my voice, and whether it is or it isn't, imagine that outside is a lovely summer's day. The sky is a beautiful shade of blue, and there isn't a cloud in sight. The warm sun shines down and fills the air with the promise of good things to come. And in your imagination, I want you to go out into the garden. And now you're in the garden, you feel the warmth of the sun enveloping. You hear the chirping of the birds, and you smell the sweet scent of the new blossom flowers. That's right. You look to your right, and you see an old cobblestone path which seems to lead deeper and deeper into this wonderful expanse of garden. You decide to walk this path, and as you walk along, each step takes you deeper and deeper and into this beautiful garden. And the path seems to go on quite a way. Deeper and deeper you go. The scent of the flower blossom becomes even sweeter. The deeper you go. Eventually, you notice that the path ends at a knoll, as you're replaced by a set of steps leading down. And there are 10 steps leading down. Looking down the incline to your right, you see a set of 4 statues of a bandstand. To the left of the statue, you see an old bandstand with a copper roof, which has turned green from all the years it's stood there. And slightly further away, between the standing band and the bandstand, you see the most comfortable looking armchair you could ever imagine. And at the side of the chair is a large parasol which is tilted slightly, so that it seems to provide some lovely shade from the increasing warmth of the summer's day outside. Shortly, you will descend the 10 steps. You will be guided down the steps by my voice, and you instinctively know that my voice will guide you safely and effortlessly down. As you prepare to go down the steps, my voice will hold you. 10. 9. You're going deeper down the earth. 8. You're going deeper down into your relaxation. 7. 6. Even deeper down. 5. You're going deeper and deeper down. Deeper still. 4. You're going down even deeper still, feeling even more comfortable and more relaxed than you ever felt. 3. You're going deeper and deeper, feeling more and more relaxed with each and every step that you take. 2. And 1. You are now standing in the deepest part of the garden, and between the standing band and the bandstand lies your chair, your ever so comfortable chair. You walk towards it, it gets closer and closer, and now you're standing in front of the chair. It looks even more comfortable than you imagined when you first spotted it. You lower yourself down into the chair, and as you do, any remaining tension just leaves your body. You now feel so carefree, fully relaxed, and filled with confidence. And as you sit there, complete, utter relaxed, carefree, and full of self-confidence, you may find it difficult to believe that you ever felt fearful. Whatever it is you feel. Calmness and anxiety are totally opposite emotions, and your subconscious mind never confuses the two. However, you can be confused by other things from time to time. For example, when you see something you thought you were afraid of, and your mind needs to make sense of what's happening. What you believe to be fear is really non-sense. That can be confused with confusion. So, I want you to remember something that you thought you forgot, but you already know deep inside. Fear is unreal. Sometimes, fear may seem real, but that is just an illusion you created in your mind. And you know that as it is an illusion, you just as easily dismantle it, piece by piece, brick by brick, and you can simply smash it, shatter it, pull it apart, and see right through it. All you have to do is relax. Take a deep breath in, then out, and in, then out. And as you allow your breathing to relax even further, and as you do this, the illusion you created disperses right in front of your very eyes. You are in control. Just as surely as the light enters the room on a beautiful summer's morning when you pull back the curtains, so just as surely you will relax and let the light into your life as you pull apart the illusion of fear. And you know the best conjurers create the best illusions, and the illusions that bring awe, amazement, wonder, and joy to the audiences. This is a kind of conjurer you are. Instead of fear, you will use your skills to bring awe, amazement, wonder, joy to your life. For you are the audience to your wonderful imagination. And now you've remembered that which you already knew you know, that fear is unreal. And this fact dawns on you. So a new dawn breaks in your new stress-free life. I'm now going to tell you a story. A story that I was told back then, when back then was then. I'm not certain that back then it was a true story, but now I know it to be true. So as you sit here, calm and relaxed, I will now begin my story. Dawn is a beautiful time of day. The sun begins rising over the horizon after the world has been sleeping softly. She lifts her sleepy head as the sun rises over the horizon and is greeted by birds, grateful to be awoken to a new morning. They sing the dawn chorus and thanks as they prepare to go about each new day. Dawn is afraid of dusk. Dusk is also a beautiful time as the sun goes down for the world to rest. Dawn worries that life's inhabitants will find dusk more beautiful, but she and her fear takes over her life. So Dawn creates a magic mirror from glass and black satin and a dressing table, sets it neatly in its newly cleared space. And when Dawn awoke each morning straight after dawn, she would go to a dressing table and look in the mirror, and she would ask, Mirror, mirror, who is the most beautiful one today? The mirror didn't answer, but each morning after dawn, when Dawn awoke, she would ask the dressing table mirror the same question, and each morning after dawn, when Dawn asked her question, the mirror would remain silent. And one day, I think it was Thursday in June or September, the mirror answered, What does it matter? Dawn was taken aback but stayed forward and said to the mirror, What did you just say? The mirror repeated the answer it had just given 2 or maybe 3 minutes ago and said, What does it matter? Dawn, who was now affronted, looked forward, said in reply, Well, I'm afraid you might say that someone other than me is the most beautiful one in the town. The mirror responded, If you're afraid I might say that, then why do you keep asking me the same question every morning after dawn? Dawn was starting to get angry with the mirror, so she took a deep breath in, then out, in, then out, to calm and relax herself. Once relaxed, she said, Oh, you are a magic mirror, and if anyone knows the answer, it is you. The mirror says, But I could lie to you. And Dawn pondered on this answer for a wee minute. And after some time had passed, it could have been a minute or maybe not, Dawn said, but if you were able to lie to me, wouldn't that mean that I wasn't the most beautiful in the entire town? The girl reflected before responding, then said, why would it matter? Dawn realised that to get to the truth, she would have to remain calm, relaxed, and unafraid. So she took a deep breath in, then out. In, then out. And as she did so, she felt her whole being become calm, relaxed, unafraid, and more focused. She said to them, I've already explained to you that I was afraid that you would tell me that I am not the most beautiful in the entire town. And if you're going to lie to me, it must mean that I am indeed not the most beautiful in the entire town. Because if I am the most beautiful in the entire town, you would not have to lie to me unless you wanted me to be afraid. It was time the mirror reflected to reflect beyond responded. After what seemed like an age, but was not, the mirror said, I am glad you are now unafraid. I want for you all the good things that you want for yourself. I am overjoyed that you have come to realise, having realised before, but only now remembered that you knew all along that fear is not you. I am not you, but here we are together. You unafraid, and me talking to your unafraid self. How is this possible? It's not possible, yet we are together, calm, relaxed, unafraid, and focused. And whilst I'm indeed for you, you're now deeply relaxed in the ideal state of visualization. And your subconscious mind is ready to receive, absorb, and act upon the suggestions you're about to hear. And I'm going to be talking to you about a matter that's been bothering you for some time, and that is your confidence in network marketing and networking situations. If the idea of walking into a room full of strangers seems daunting to you, then you can bet your life that someone else in that room feels exactly the same, or perhaps they're even shy of them. Or you feel you can't ask people to help you in your business. And again, this could be daunting for you as well, for people you know and family. But I bet they also feel the same way too. Or perhaps they just wouldn't ask. However, this powerful hypnotic session is going to help you to put all that shyness into the past, all that awkwardness into the past. It will also help you to know that when you do walk into the room, you will be positively shining, so full of confidence that you will wonder why you ever let this bother you in the first place. And let's face it, you really do deserve this confidence and positivity because you're already an entrepreneur full of enthusiasm for your business venture. This proves that you have the drive and ambition, and much more than that, have the ability to succeed, and succeed you will, with the help of your wonderful subconscious mind. Probably most of the people attending this forthcoming networking event will also be ambitious, enthusiastic about their own business venture, about their own life and how they need to change it. So you already have something in common with them. And because most people like people who are like themselves, You will find it easy to mingle and put yourself across in a positive light, perhaps even making new friends as the event goes on. You know that networking, that's right, you know that networking is an important means of getting the word across about your business venture. And this is also a perfect opportunity to establish a group of contacts who could be very useful to you in your present and future work. It can also be fun, if you allow it to be so, which is why you're determined to make the best of this opportunity. And to make the most of your opportunity, you need only remember a few basic tips which will help your part in the networking process run smoothly and successfully. And remembering these tips will be so easy to you, because all that you need to know is built into an acronym to help remember. The word is practice. Now, that is not the verb, to practice. So make an important distinction in your mind. We're talking about the noun, which is spelled P-R-A-C-T-I-C-E, as in a doctor or dental practice. So the first letter of the word is P. Practice makes perfect. So all you need to do here is to practice your story, and your story will come easily to you, because this is a short story about you, your name, perhaps one or two personal details if you wish, and then a little about what you do, and if there's time, how you came to be interested in this. The second letter of the word is, of course, R, and R is easy. Let's say R, to relax. That's right. Yes, relax in the morning of your networking event. Take a few moments to calm your body and quieten your mind, and just a few comfortable deep breaths. Remember, this isn't intended to be dreaded. It is only a marketing meeting, or you're just speaking to people. That's right, and your ease allows them to fully engage, and you're there to relax with them or be with them and have a little, while promoting your business and mixing with like-minded people. The third letter, A, stands for arrival, and much as you may be tempted to arrive a little late, this will surely not be to your best advantage. Because when you're early, you have more opportunity to exchange a few pleasantries with your hosts and remember their names. You can choose your own seat, observe them setting and other delegates as they arrive. More importantly, this will also give you the chance to further relax and feel good. And also, if you're early for a meeting, say you have a call with a friend who is interested in your business, just make sure you're 5 minutes before so you're all ready for them, because this also will give you a chance to further relax and feel good. The fourth letter is C, which stands for conversation and curiosity, because at a very early stage in the meeting you will be given the chance to get to know your companions. So keep your conversation light. Be curious about what others are doing. Ask them non-personal questions about themselves and how they came to be doing what they're doing. Remember, most people love talking about themselves. So when it's time to move on, remember the fifth letter, which is T, and stands for timing. Obviously, you cannot just walk off if someone is in the middle of a conversation with you. But if they are monopolizing your time, you can wait for a suitable pause in their conversation before making your excuse to leave. Perhaps by introducing them to another delegate who you have already met. Timing also plays a part when introducing your theme, which is when you will need the next letter in your acronym, which is I. The letter I stands for information. It also stands for I, as in yourself, so you can offer information about what you do, how long you've been working in this company or trade, as well as information on the product or services you sell. And because you don't want to be talking shop all the way through this meeting, the next letter, which is S, will help you to remember the words small talk. Small talk is extremely useful when we are meeting people for the first time. And remember, first impressions really do count. So the small talk can be about general situations such as the weather or the traffic, or commenting how much you're enjoying this marketing experience. Try to find something in common with each person possible. And remember, you are curious about the other people there, just as they too are curious about you. The last letter, which is E, stands for enthusiasm. The enthusiasm that you project as you talk about your business will surely sway them in your favour. So make sure that you have the answers to all the possible questions they may ask. And if not, remember to ask for their business cards so that you can make a point of contacting them in a day or two to answer those questions. Or alternatively, if it's a friend or a family, give them a day that you would like to contact, or hour that you would like to contact them. That is, so you don't feel as if you're annoying them. That's right. So to briefly recap, the word for you to remember and the links to each one are P, practice your slowly. R, relax. A, arrive early. C, curiosity. T, time. I, information. S, small talk. E, early. So now that we have covered these points, I'd like you to come with me on a journey within the realms of your subconscious mind. And imagine that you've just arrived at your venue when the networking event is to take place, or you're just before you're actually contacting your prospects. Could be via phone, Facebook, social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, anything like that. And you've also practiced your story. That's right. Picture the scenes I describe exactly as I say, but if you're unable to visualize, just use other senses as a substitute. So you've arrived at the venue, having been careful about your appearance and hygiene, of course, and you took a little time yourself before setting off to relax. You've also practiced your story until you know it by heart. And you don't worry about remembering it because you know it's already ingrained in your subconscious mind. The meeting might start off with an icebreaker. Often this is an opportunity for members to tell their story. Yes, the one you rehearsed, to the rest of the group. If so, you relate yours freely and it flows just as perfectly as you expected it to. And you can see the others. That's right. And you can see the others are watching you with interest and curiosity in their eyes, and this spurs you on to talk confidently, maybe even injecting some humour into your speech. That's right. Or it could begin with a few games, and if so, you simply relax and let them, and allow yourself to have fun as you participate. So during the event, you spend a short but adequate amount of time with each person, getting to know them as they learn more about you. Or if you're on Facebook or social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, or even phone, you listen as well to their needs, and you tell them what you can do for them, how you can help them. And you find yourself mingling with ease. You're smiling a lot. Your body language is open and friendly so that others want to come and get to know you. They draw you into conversation and you really enjoy listening and talking to them. There may be refreshments at your meeting, or perhaps a speaker who wishes to give a lengthier talk. But when you glance at your watch, you're amazed to see that this networking meeting is coming to an end. Where did the time go? It feels as though you've done so much in this short space of time, and you've thoroughly enjoyed this event, and have already collected quite a pile of business, and also from people whose services you might want to consider. That's right. But mainly, you pick up prospects, people who are so enthused by your business, and they recommend you to others. That's right. So now I want you to imagine it's now time to go. And you feel that you've gained so much that you go over to your host and offer your thanks. Or, if you're hosting the event, you thank everybody for coming. That's right. You really stand in your power. Feel that confidence. That's right. Because you are now confident, successful. That's right. So out in the fresh air again, your mind is full as you think about how well it went. And now that you've mentally rehearsed this successful event, it will turn out much better than anticipated. In fact, it will be far better than you ever thought possible, and you will find yourself looking forward immensely to the next business, network marketing event. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day, minute by minute. That's right. So welcome to the deepest journey that you'll ever take. The journey into the realms of your subconscious mind, that special place deep within yourself where all things are possible, where new ideas take root, where dreams evolve and eventually become your reality. where you can be whatever you desire to be and create for yourself the future that is so rightfully yours. For when you believe in yourself, as you're beginning to now, you recognize the truth from deep within. What you desire, you can aspire. You could reach for the moon and catch it within your two hands. And if you believed it was so, the belief and the truth in your eyes would enable others to see your moon too. And your dreams become their dreams. Because in this wonderful world, it only requires that we believe. We believe and we can achieve. We achieve what we believe to be possible to achieve. And you're believing in yourself now, more and more. Helping your dreams to become your reality, as they deserve to be. And you don't have to be anyone or anything that you don't believe yourself to be. For you are yourself a wonderful, unique human being. Gentle, caring, sincere and true. And you realize that selling a product requires that you believe that it's something worth selling. You only need to believe that one thing, that it's something that other people would like to have. And selling is easy for you because you're selling a product that you believe in. And because you believe in it, others believe in it too. You don't need to resort to high pressure selling technique. That's not natural to you. You have a very relaxed and friendly selling style, and that works well for you because it comes easily and effortlessly. And you can concentrate on being yourself, selling your product to customers that love to buy. You remind yourself that your customers enjoy buying your products or services, and they want to buy it, probably more than you want to sell. And you can tell they are eager to buy, even when they don't even show it, because that's why they're here with you now. Some customers like to be persuaded, told of the benefits, what the product or service will do for them. And because you're so good at your job and you believe in this product, you have a natural, easy style that puts customers at their ease. You show a genuine interest in your customers' needs, treating each one as the unique individual that they are. You use your listening skills because you know that listening is an art. Listening and hearing to what they have to say, listening to their concerns and addressing them. When you need to know more about customers' concerns, then you ask them, and you're able to identify solutions that work for them. And when you're listening, you don't interrupt. You don't even think of your own thoughts because you're listening effectively to what your customers say. You listen easily and effortlessly with your whole mind. You absorb all they're saying and trust your unconscious mind to help you to find the best solution for them and for you. You develop an easy rapport with your customers. When two people interact, they reflect what the other is unconsciously doing. They match their behaviour in subtle ways that come easily, effortlessly, without even thinking. You find it easy to put yourself in your customer's shoes and to think and to feel what he or she is thinking or feeling. That's right. This helps you to understand and address their needs and concerns. And if a customer doesn't really want to buy, You don't put on pressure to try to make them buy something you don't need or want. You use your integrity. When you're passionate about your product, you know if they do need or want it, they'll buy it. If not sooner, then later. Just a matter of time. You clearly understand the buying and selling process, and you're able to generate referrals as part of your sales approach. You have a clear set of goals because you know exactly what you want to achieve and how you're going to do it. And because you're so well organized, you achieve the results that you wish to achieve. You plan well. You're adaptive and flexible in your approach. And when circumstances change, you find it easy to amend your plans. Your time is managed productively, and you're able to identify prospective customers and book appointments with them in your easy, natural state. You develop long-term relationships with your existing customers while finding new customers on a planned and regular basis, getting to know their likely buying patterns. You plan and prepare your sales calls effectively. You book appointments with your prospects. All with ease. You make it so easy for your business prospects to say yes, a word they enjoy, a word you enjoy. And you can imagine yourself now with a prospect selling your product or service with ease, putting your prospect at ease with your relaxed, easy, natural state. And the prospect eager to buy or say yes. And that is just what I want. You have so much energy, motivation for your job because you really enjoy selling, and you know that most people really enjoy buying. You're relaxed, calm, confident. Relaxed, calm, confident. Selling your product with ease and confidence, increasing your sales day by day. Your prospects look forward to seeing you because you're always so cheerful and calm, relaxed and confident. If there are days, as there surely must be, when sales aren't as high as you'd like them to be, you see those days as an opportunity to reflect and reconsider your strategies, discovering what works and what doesn't, and opening your mind to new possibilities, new horizons, new ideas. You go into your creative resource center and allow your wonderful subconscious mind to generate dreams for the future of selling. And you're always surprised how after a few minutes of relaxed contemplation with a clear mind, new ideas spring forth, take root, branching out in different directions. So visit your creative resource center now. Discover where it is. How wonderful to be there, and so relaxed. Spend a few moments in your special place, and when you're ready, come back to normal, conscious awareness, bringing back with you those wonderful, confident feelings and thoughts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wide awake. Cells, cells,